How is it going, everybody and my friends? This is EVER-TASTIC Gaming Geek, premiere episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Today we are here in Iraq and more. And for regular start, because we have here, it's Hugo back in our party group. And for regular start, because we were wanted to go and head to the capital, or whatsoever the name of the capital we were visit the other day. So somehow it's across the Lat Bridge and head for the Torna capital of Auresco. I have a hard time pronouncing that last sentence. What is that supposed to pronounce? Auresco? Okay, so I need some comment back up. In case you guys can help me pronounce that. So just making sure you comment that so that I can translate it good. So anyway, let's just see what we gotta do. So right at the bat, because we can go ahead and check out with weapon vendor if you want to. So really, or not rules and rules. You prepare up or go away. Screw you. Alright then, so I just did quite raise up a lot good on my gold mouth for 5,002,365 gold mouth. So we got here is this Chiku, what is it? Chiku ship? I can't pronounce that first thing. This is a turquoise ship. Or turquoise. Okay, turquoise ship. Alright, well, I'm kind of pronouncing that right. So, we got here, it's the spinal chip. So, all of these gold man cost a lot. So, we're not going to expect to go ahead and waste any. So, we're not going to start by giving each character any weapon materials that they put in their on their blade. Well, you know what? Let's see. So we got here the accessory now. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we can try to go and buy one of the champion belt. So I don't know what it's used for, but it might increase the strength by 25. So let's just see what we're interested in. What can we go and stock up? So we got iPad adds 20% up to damage ratio after canceling auto attack. I quite understand what it's supposed to do. So, I'm just going to go ahead and hold out for that later. So, what else do we got? You know what, let me try to go buy one of this, I'm going to buy one of this champion belt. So, we're going to need one of that. So, we're going to move back. And also, before we go ahead and to continue on our journey, we need to check out with character real quick. Just to check with Laura and see what she needs. So, let's just check out with her and finish up. Okay, girl. Look at her. You see, that is what I'm talking about, because somehow she did improve her in skill point to 1,683. That was way good. Alright then, so let's just keep it up then. So we got here the mountain aesthetic that increase the effort by 20, so we can start by learning that skill. And also what we got here is the my last ahead the first. Alright, so we're gonna learn that skill, so we're gonna keep that up.
This is how I'll protect you all.
Alright, and for this first column over here, we got here is the hone reflector that increases agility by 20. Alright then, so we're gonna learn that skill. And okay, so it sounded to me we got here is Laura third infinity improve for chart. So we got here is some other more expensive stuff that we can't go wasting. So let's check with Hugo. Alright, so let's see what he needs. So for the effort-ology, so we can increase the effort up to a 20. So let's learn that skill.
Always learning.
And also what we got here, initiated the first, allows you to art sound by Y to the start of the battle. Well, I just did miss the 2, but I just reading the other thoughts, what's going around in my head. Well, I'm sorry about that. So we're gonna learn that skill.
There's still much experience to gain.
Yep, that's definitely true. So let's just see what we got for the shield. Okay, well that's kind of like expensive current skill points to go waste. So we're not gonna go waste one of that. So we're gonna hold on with these skill points for later. Or actually, you know what? Almost forgot. We almost forgot to check with Adam. So let's just see what he needs. So we're gonna start with the first strike the first. So we're gonna learn that skill. Alright, so he's just feeling muscular, right? He's ready to go ahead and face out epic danger. So,
work hard enough, and our efforts won't be in vain.
Alright then, so let's just see this last color over here. So we got to smell trouble. That's kind of like a funny statement to say throughout this RPG. So we kind of did give all the characters improvement of their first and finish joint. So we're gonna return back and check with accessories, see what we need to give to our team. Yeah, but we quite a did give each characters a lot more experience. So you know what, we're gonna go and get rid of. Oh, actually, you know what, we're not gonna get rid of the shell Camille because we can keep that on in case, you know, somehow we need more HP. So we need more like a lot more HP potion where that came from. So we're gonna keep Laura there because she's a healer. She can heal like everybody up. So let's just check for Hugo. Is he good to go? Yeah, but I don't want to go ahead and waste Hugo HP. So we don't want to go doing that. So what else can we give to Adam? But you know what? Okay, well, we're not ready for that yet. But I'm just a little confused. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. So, can we get the champion belt to Adam? What would happen? Okay, so we get 142 strength. Alright, awesome. EVER-TASTIC. So, let's just return back and see what we need to do. So, let's check with Power Setup. Alright, so let's see what we wanted to go do. Alright, so what can we give to the two, Driver and Blade? Alright. So, you know what? Let's just waste one of this spring revival perfume and give them plus 75 base infinity for their improvement. So let's just hope they like it. Well, it don't matter. We'll just give it to them. Okay, they don't even have the benefit to go ahead and see how much it would like. But let's check with lore. So we're gonna go with what should we go? Okay, so we're gonna go with one of his Ruscod dumpling soup. So we're gonna go with one of that can use a positive 10% max HP to damage barrier to a negative % physical damage that have been taken. So we're gonna go with one of that. And since we're done doing that, let me check with Hugo. So let's just see what he needs for power setup. So we need something that they can improve their skill. So what else can they use? Okay, so I think we got here is this unforgettable talisman. Do we want to go waste one? Well, we did let Hayes go use it on last episode because we did have 5 of the ingredients of the item just to make one. So I expect not to go wasting one of his unforgettable talisman. So I'll save one in the future. So we got his unconcealable pudding. Alright. Yeah, let's go with one of that. I don't care.
It's an honor.
Okay, I see that Aegon, what is his name? Aegon likes it. Okay, so Aegon liked the unconcealable pudding. That's such a good thing to me. So let's just check with the chance art. Okay, well it sounded to me that we can keep on leveling up the WP for Hugo a little bit. So let's go with the guard shift. Oh, actually, do we want to go waste the man? I don't think so. We're not gonna go level up the other guard ship. Okay, so we're gonna hold off with that. So we don't want to go ahead and waste like actually no, who cares? We can go with the guard ship. So it asks to restore the 7% HP when guarding recharges other art when attacked. Okay, then so we'll go straight in our art.
The way is clear.
Alright, so that's already done. Let's see what we got. So we got is banishment that can cancel debuffs from enemies for recharge 28. Alright then. I'm gonna try to go see what banishment can do. So we're gonna level that strength and all.
The culmination of years of sovereignty.
Alright, so let's check. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's just start by going with one of his round cutter. So it says increases the aggro drawn from the art and special by 50%. And the damage ratio you're looking at on the top of the right row, we get here is 170, and for the last bottom section on the right corner, we get is recharge 6. So let's just go with one of his round cutter.
The way is clear.
So we're leveling everything up to 2. So we might as well wait a lot more just to see if we can gain a lot more strength. So let's just check with Laura. So it sounded to me because we need to increase up the Hungry Snake up to a level 2. So let's just try to do that. It says spawn a small HP potion when landing a hit. So we have not straightened out.
Watch for this one later.
Alright. And for the spinning wheel, it says reduce to 50% of aggro towards user upon landing a hit. So for the damage ratio we get hit by is since a lower go through attack, it gets 240 and we charge 8. So we're gonna level that strip up. And let's show it with rare guard arts. So what else can we give her? So let's just try to go and start with this last column over here. So I hear that the doorbell rang downstairs. Don't matter about that. So let's check with the switch or let's straighten that all up.
It takes time and effort to get this good.
Alright, so the moon dance, let's just start by straightening everything up. I'm starting to waste too much of my time, so let's start straightening everything.
Watch for this one later.
Alright, so we're straightening the art up to level 2, and we should be all good to go. So let's move back and get on along our journey. So where else are we supposed to be going? Down here maybe? Alright, so now we're heading down here. Just for you guys to see me when I'm moving this era. I was going through a left or right just to see if there's no enemies approaching me. So just now, here we have it. So we're heading up there. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch by playing with Jin for a while, just to see how much he's used for battle skills. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to playing with Jin, just to see how badass he can take, but find any enemies that can mess around with Jin so much. So anyway, here we are. So we're heading down here. So we're in Les Bridge, so that's where we are. So we got here this red item. So we pick up here the Holy Hawk slate piece. So we'll obtain one of that, and also we got collection points. So we got mirror deposit. So we're gonna go and start the dig and get collecting, and also. Okay, is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Let's just keep moving up, please. So we are now here in Olnar's Trail. So that's where we are. So I don't mind just want to go ahead and spread around to keep on collecting any more points around here, but somehow it sounded to me we're getting another cutscene. So let's just see what's going on. Let me turn it up real quick.
Slithe Jagron. What's that feeling a monster doing here?
Worry about that later. Come on!
Alright, so listen to Laura. It sounded to me because we had to fight here with the Slithe Jagron. So let's just pull up a blade and let's just get to attacking. So we got here, it's a chill stroke. We'll go use one of that and see how much it will take to destroy it. Yeah, but he's on level 29 now. He's pretty weak to kill. Yeah, but he's pretty strong. I don't know how much weak we're gonna take it down. So let's see how much damage it would take to destroy it. So we're gonna go with the Snow Blast. Alright, so let's go with one of that. Alright, well I'm gonna hold out the heat for later and the bolt as well. So actually, Adam, you will go with the bolt. Why not? Go use one of that action. And you go with the 1 million bolt. I see. Good job, Adam. So I'm just gonna go and wait until my second skill approved. So I'm just gonna go with the stone the second for Hugo to go use. Oh, goodness gracious, Hugo, you're getting owned a half. Alright, so let's go with another chill stroke. And also, what else we go? I'm gonna go with the Star Slash, see how much it would take. Alright, so I took it like a whole bunch. Okay, what's going on? Oh great, so the battle's already over. And now here's the next cutscene.
Is it over? Jagron, my prince. I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minoth, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indol. And Valos's driver.
Alright, so let's just get back to battle then. So I just turned it down the city a little bit more so just that you can hear me well. So anyway, I think like Minoth is not even appeared to be in our party, but the only guy here is a free group. So let's just actually, you know what? Let's just start by playing with Minoth because I see because he's some sort of blade. Like he's teaming up with Mithra and Adam just to go ahead and fight this creature. The what's the name? I keep forgetting. The Slithe Jagron. Alright, well, I kind of keep forgetting things in my head. So contributing to a blade combo will cause element order to start orbiting the enemy. You can then destroy them and inflict other special effect by using the chain attack. Okay, cool. So press plus when your party garden has all 3 bars full to launch an attack sequence where a team take turn hitting the foe in an element order with special. So when an orb is hit 3 times, it will be destroyed. The special or the opposite element to an orb on the enemy will count for 2 hits. So the last part is key. Here have the 3 element orb and party ground on the field. So now you got all you need to put plus trigger to chain attack and watch the marks fly. Okay, so now we have the benefit to go use chain attack. So let's go use it now. So we press on plus and look what happened. It's the same reference that we played in the first Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We can still keep doing a lot more combo. So we can continue to switch out any blade we want. So I'm going with Haze.
Don't forget me.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with Avion. Why not? So we just finished the chain attack. So this guy's 4 times 780. So that's how we're done. We can keep attacking the Slithe Jagron. Alright, so let's just finish up the heat. Why not? Because we're just weakening this creature. And just stepping out and just try to take our whole half of Jim. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep attacking. So let's just switch with more blade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play Mithra for a while because I want to play with this new character named Minoth. So it's just taking a while to come up, but you know what we're already done. Well, it's no switching blade, the second blade I mean. But some other start. Here is our next cutscene.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jim. And she is Haze.
Pleased to meet you.
Jim? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he? Minoth, not a word to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time. That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own. Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not.
Your core looks kind of different.
Well, I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters. What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming? Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative. Ah. It's been 2 years since I saw him last. Huh? I arrived too late. Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from... Such a cruel world we live in. Huh. In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this. Amalthus, you can't. I had hoped once that the architect might save us all. Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the world tree not long after, and brought divine revelations back with him. You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, If the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Alright, let me turn it down real quick. Just I'm not sure if I'm pressing it down right, but somehow I just cut it in. So that's the rest of the campsite near Ordinary Trail where you met Minoth. Alright then. So heading back there, and also let's just explore around real quick just to see what I'm missing in side activities. So now we have to head where the red strategy mark is. Okay, so there's at the campsite where we go and rest. So and now we get more customs. Alright then.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and Blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indal?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indal have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo. Go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this? Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right? As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being. That much is hard to deny. What are you driving at? Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion. You mean a Blade Eater? His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a Flesh Eater. And you can control him? Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos. Not him, but what comes after.
Alright, well, it's just some other company gonna keep on make a little bit squeaky noises coming from the back of the room. So, alright, so we're back here. So let me try to go ahead and turn it down a little bit more to 57. Should be all good. So you're trying to take down Malos. So we must. He's already sunk in the Korean Titan. We can just sit back and let him destroy the whole outburst. Of course we can't. So, but he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you got another Aegis in the party. Word. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna and not necessarily to bring Malo to a gracefully end. So perhaps we can even convince him to end his peaceably. So you do that. So it'll be a damn sight better than getting yourself killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth right here. It's a blade of atmosphere, so just like Mal. So I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic, so I am being realistic. If it's a Malphite saying the capital is the target, man, it had to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done? So whatever he does is for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. So it does seem better to act upon the information we do rather than move around aimlessly. So alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? So now I joined your little traveling troupe. So how else am I going to keep tabs on you? Huh, I suppose so. So you're going to the capital. I assume you're well equipped for the desert. Well equipped? How? Oh, so you were just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever? Fantastic. Talk about being never-tastic and all, instead of fantastic. So desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There is no harm to a blade, but to humans it can be lethal. So why haven't we heard of this? So that, I forgot. Dumbass. Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malus? Let's see to that doesn't happen, shall we? So we'll need another medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resident camp. If we can collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough antimycotic for all 5 of the humans. Alright, what do we do? What do we need? I'm sorry. 20 carrots and Nessa Strat, I believe. We can get the 20 carrots around the Torna grasslands. So, and to obtain the Nessa Strat, we should have to defeat some of the nests. Okay then, let's get going. Alright then. So we have here the main story received. So now let's try to go ahead and press on yes. And also I think doing things is going to continue on later, you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stand on this campfire where we just sit in the heat, or just stand in the heat, I mean. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stand in the campfire just like that, not just to go ahead and sit on the campfire just to do anything. But some other start, we are gonna head on start by seeing what we can do around here, but find everything what we got here. So sound to me because we only need is just to collect one more thing. Like I'm not quite sure what sort we need here, but some other ingredient. Let's just try to go into return to where we originally came, and also let's just call off right here, okay? So thank you guys for taking the time to enjoy this premiere episode. So if you ever enjoy the series, hit the advertising like button, share it to your friends, and follow, subscribe button to 800. Just to hope we hit our subscriber back up to 1,000, just to bring back monetization. And you show your support by reading each 7 steps in the description. So just to make sure you follow them, just to help get you started supporting my channel. And in the link in the description, you can follow me on Google, Twitch, Twitter, and Patreon. You can feel free to do that. And also, be the one to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified to one of my newest update videos coming on your way, and more of its upcoming live stream. So I'm getting quite a little bit lost up on doing the live stream on device, because somehow the temperature keeps on dropping low, because whenever I start a live stream, it keeps on happening whenever I do on Nintendo Direct, but not even to excuse what I have to say throughout the video. But somehow just making sure we keep the channel growing and the love, and just hope you guys are not unsubscribed, okay? Just to making sure your subscribers are going way high up. Alright, so if you guys can become EVER-TASTIC and subscribe your ways up to 1,000, just hope you gain much work for that. So that's going to be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. We will be picking them more on the next one. So, if you are new to my channel, if you are right now, simple, by going EVER-TASTIC, subscribe and writing side so that you will be notified to one of these other videos. And go check out the last previous episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. If you missed the last episode, do not forget to go and check that one out on my left hand side. We will talk to you guys later for more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Take care, and we will talk to you on the next video.